It was 1970, and I was a lonely and awkward 14-year-old with zero rhythm and even less self-esteem. I was given away as a 6-month-old baby to strangers while my father was away on a business trip. And my dad went through the courts to bring me back home when I was 3 years old. And my father, my hero, promptly died of a massive heart attack 2 weeks after bringing me home, leaving me with a mother and siblings who not only didn't want me, but for some unexplained reason, they hated me. I was the middle child of 7, and we all had different fathers. And living with that family was like 10,000 fists against my soul. I had no freedom to speak, to think, to love, or to be loved. And I wasn't allowed to even dare to hope. All I ever wanted from anybody, ever, was to be accepted for who I really am. I kept sneaking out of the house in Land O'Lakes, Florida, where we lived at the time, to go to the town's dance contest at the rec center on Saturday nights. I risked getting caught because it was worth it to me, because that music, it just showed me that there was so much more to life than pain. So at the dances, I would begin to move to the music in ways that surprised me. The other teenagers there made fun of me and how I was moving as I danced alone to the music and the songs, and they mocked me and they ridiculed me. But still, I kept moving because I felt free for the first time in my life, and I was 14. I kept showing up at the dances, and I kept getting lost in the music regardless of the fact that my peers kept laughing and pointing. And there was one song in particular that set me free on that night, that changed me permanently and forever, and it was Inagata Devita by the Iron Butterfly, the long version. I danced and danced and danced with my long hair flying and sweat flying off of me everywhere in the humid night. And I was just completely lost in this song, just allowing my body to tell this song in any way that it wanted to. Oh, it was so amazing and transformative, and I just danced and I danced and I danced, and I didn't feel anyone around me anymore, and I didn't hear the laughing, and I didn't see the pointing. This moment was mine, and I claimed it. After the song stopped, the DJ turned on the house lights, and he pointed to me, and he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, now that is the way to dance." Dancing is to set your soul free and on fire. And he declared me the winner of the dance contest, and he gave me the album that he just played. And my peers went from jeering me to asking me to show them my moves. And they formed a long line around me so that I could lead them. And I felt no ill will towards them whatsoever. I was just happy to teach them because it meant that I had something they wanted, and I was not a throwaway girl after all. I snuck back into our house that Saturday night, and nobody was the wiser. However, I was a different me than the one that had left that house 2 hours earlier. And I went from feeling completely invisible to feeling as if there wasn't anything I couldn't do. I think I'm proving that now. And I later learned that the lead singer of the Iron Butterfly got really drunk when he wrote that song on wine. He drank like a gallon of wine, and he was slurring his words when he told the people what the name of the song was. And he said, "Inagata Devita," What he really meant to say was, in the Garden of Eden, which, as we know biblically speaking, was the genesis of all things. How absolutely